Happy Wednesday, everybody, and welcome back to Wooper Watch. It's your boy, Mystic Aidan, and I'm here with Cyanize as usual.
Howdy ho, it's your boy here. Yeah, it's me. Hi guys.
I'm currently running on a milkshake and a glass of lemonade, so let's make it
I
happen, Captain.
I had a
How you
protein
been,
bar.
man?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Yeah. I don't know. Been a depresso espresso, but I've already told you why.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yep.
I'll let you get into that in a second. But yeah, otherwise I'm doing fine. I think I'm getting better. I got a Fortnite video I'm gonna upload probably tomorrow. I really put my gears in
Well,
place.
by the time this comes out, it'll be like a couple days out.
Okay, either Saturday or Sunday. One of those two.
So
Expected then.
go check Cyan's channel and see if it's there. And if
Yeah.
not, go watch his most recent video anyway and comment asking for the Fortnite video. Harass him. Make sure he gets the message.
Where is it? This is
Where am I?
Where is there's no Fortnite funny?
This is Fire Emblem. Where's Fortnite?
Yeah. I was streaming Splatoon the other day. Everyone was mad I wasn't streaming Fortnite. Now I'm understanding how you felt when you were streaming Fortnite.
Yeah.
It was so mean. I was like, dude, I just wanted to chill. I was just hanging out. What?
Fortnite fans are the actual worst, dude. It's what I know I was supposed to stream the game with Novice because I want to force him to play, but at the same time, it's like, do we just do it off camera? Because I don't want to subject him to this.
Honestly, yeah, like it's getting annoying. Everybody just wants to play with you and then hop on and then just like be the most annoying like living soul ever to exist.
Like, I think it's fun when you have, like, a select group of a couple content creators playing together, because then, haha, you make jokes with the emotes, like, haha, Death Star Walk or whatever, then you can make jokes out of that.
Yeah.
But, like, the second you get randos in there, it's like, oh my god, shut up.
Yeah.
Please.
Please. I don't care if you have the gritty. It's only funny when I do it.
Exactly. I know I love that I got my Gucci on, but that's only funny when I do it.
Exactly.
It's not funny when you do it.
Anyway, before you get on to your section, I just want to talk about this because it's literally been my latest obsession, you know? Dude, I love amiibos. We did a whole episode about them. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm just like wanting to spend money or something, but there's been a lot of amiibo restocks lately. For what reason? I don't know why. But a lot of amiibo restocks have happened. And then I started looking at my collection. I'm just like, you know what? I'm nearly 3/4 of the way there from completing the entire Smash roster. So now that I'm on a journey to get all the Smash Bros. Amiibo, and it's been amazing. I've had people reach out and offer me trade deals to get duplicate Amiibos that they own. I'm getting a Toon Link. I'm getting a Lucas.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting a Mii Brawler. That really helps because the Miis are surprisingly very expensive. But yeah,
Cyan, I'll make you a trade deal right now.
Okay.
If you can send me $400 in cash, I will send you my Sonic amiibo.
Yeah, wow.
$400 cash, consider it. You have to mail me the cash physically.
Not only you're making this extremely complicated, but you're also forgetting the fact that Sonic was just recently reprinted for $15.99.
He was? Oh, shoot.
Yeah, you dumbass. Even then,
shit, I'm out. Bye.
Even then, like the Mii Brawler. Okay, I would say the most expensive amiibo I found that I'm interested in are like the Miis and then like Mega Yarn Yoshi, each being like $100. Which is a far cry from when like amiibo like Corrin and Joker were 200 at one point.
Yeah, literally the most recent amiibo I own is Joker because they restocked it. And that was the only amiibo I really wanted from the restocks. I can finally say I'm not a fake Persona fan. I own one piece of physical merch. That's good enough for me.
It's one of the best amiibo out there, so hell yeah.
Because all the figures are overpriced by every other brand. I'm not paying $40 for Goro Akechi. As much as I want him.
Well, I do like pop-up parades. I know what figure you're talking about, but like, yeah, I have to agree. Like, I know people complain about amiibo prices sometimes, but $15.99 for, and like, you know, you say what you want about Wave 1 amiibo, but amiibo nowadays, $15.99, wow.
Yeah, not bad at all. Like, for the quality of the figures, it's like, damn. Like, I look at the Ridley I have on the shelf, and I'm like, hold up.
Yeah.
This is, like, really detailed. If this was by, like, any other figure, like, branded slightly bigger, it'd be, like, 30, 40, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I only really do that for
minimum.
pop-up parade because it's 40 is fine. $200, I make very, very few exceptions for those, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I started buying them in bulk, and yeah, I'm having a fun time. I think I'm gonna create a Smash shelf wherever, just a place to store and like have all the amiibo displayed. I'm really excited to get that set up, and that's just yeah. I want to make a video about it. I'm really excited. Anyway, I've been talking a while. Mystic, yeah, your floor is yours.
My life has been so good for the past couple weeks. I've been frankly on cloud nine. I'm getting monetized. I submitted my application so I can hopefully get an AdSense account today. I know you're grumbling because, like, trust me, I get it. I didn't think this would happen so soon either. I got 1,500 hours in one stream, and I feel like I'm on cloud freaking nine. So I don't know. But yeah, it's just kind of been like also causing a ripple effects and other effects of my life where I feel like literally nothing bad can happen. And then something bad does happen, and I feel like, and then it feels like that one stupid My Hero Academia bridge thing where it's like, I'm doing so good, nothing can stop me now.
Yeah,
And he trips and he goes, I'm a failure. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, all my. That's how my life has been, dude. I am like, I will go from cloud nine to frankly, I should die, and then back to I got that sunshine in my pocket. I'm like, literally on a dime lately.
Yeah.
Dude, it's been both amazing and terrible at the same time.
I'm happy for you. I really am. I'm going to try to restrain myself from wanting to punch you across the screen, but I am really happy for you.
I will restrain myself. It's okay. I'm happy for you as you slowly, like, put the shotgun back down on the floor.
I just want to talk to him.
I just want to talk to him.
TLD, I'm only salty because I've just been doing YouTube for a very long time and Mystic.
No, I get it. I understand. I functionally get it completely.
Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming more because I honestly like. Okay, I don't know. I'll talk about it later. Probably an update
Cyan,
video.
you need to give into doing everybody 1-2 switch vertical streams. You give into it. Give into the
so
poison.
Specific.
And dabble in everybody 1-2 switch.
Okay.
Get your channel banned by miscreants on their phone.
Are you speaking from experience or?
No, not my experience, but what we were hypotheticalizing during your last stream of it, which was months ago. But I remember that was incredibly fun though.
Oh.
And I played the game with my IRL friends. That kind of sucked.
You're talking about everybody 1-2 switch. I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about everybody 1-2.
Okay, I was
if you
confused.
want to play regular 1-2 switch, bro, fly me a plane ticket. I'll be your player too. Yeah,
okay,
sure.
all right, cool. That IRL Wooper Watch is gonna be so fun. Oh my
Dude, it's gonna be so. We're just gonna play 1-2 switch the whole time. It's gonna be great.
In like freaking lawn chairs or something with a fire in the middle.
Literally, we just got like lawn chairs on the back of my truck in a random parking garage.
Yeah. They tell us to get out.
Just to get out. We like get sticky notes to cover my license plate.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that, dude. Real life stuff is hard. It's so hard. The few times I've done IRL bits, like I have to. Everyone's like, "Oh, why is your background so blurry?" Because of you, motherfuckers. I know you're trying to look for me where I live.
I saw somebody pin down the location of a Walmart by the billboards in the background. I don't trust that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that happening in real time. Not even like billboards. I mean, like the organization of the store once. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm never recording outside of my room ever again.
Yeah, it's hard. If I ever do it, I want it against a wall where you literally cannot tell where it is, or it's like it's in such a public area where it doesn't matter. Like I
was gonna say, if you pay attention to every time I post selfies, like, and I'm like, this had a great day at X or Y. It's always like either on a brick wall in front of something very non-specific, like an arcade cabinet, or like in the White House or Disney World.
In the White House. Yeah, that's so
you think that's a joke? You've seen that
no,
selfie. You've seen the selfie.
I know.
I pulled up your raiding the White House video.
You were trying to show this, like, the security guard the video. Did you actually show him the video?
No, I didn't show him the video. Are you trying to get me killed?
Hey, look, this is what me and a friend did in the virtual version of it.
Yeah, man, I bet. Especially after January 6th. Was it 16th? I don't remember. Who cares?
Yeah, that was an event.
Very weird topic to be talking about. What were we doing again?
Oh,
all right.
Podcast.
We got to move to the news section. All
right.
Pete Showtime came out today. Woo! Like, here's the thing. As far as I can tell, I've looked at the reviews. There's actually a lot of really positive reviews. Nobody's like, this is a 10 out of 10 masterpiece, but it is a fundamentally fun game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I will give them credit. From what I've seen, apparently it does get harder later in the game, but I still think the sort of variety aspect is going to cause this to like, it will land with its target audience, the younger demographic of girls or whatever specifically, but I don't think it's going to do much for everybody else. I still hold that to myself. You? What do you think of it?
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up the tweet I said last night about it. That's my thoughts on it.
Oh, you made a tweet about it?
I did make a tweet. It was a funny tweet. Okay, here we go. Quoting what I said the other day. I hope somebody becomes really passionate about this game and makes an 1.5-hour video essay on why it's an unexpected masterpiece.
Yep, that sounds exactly it.
That
sounds about right.
Yeah, I have no thoughts. I hope somebody is really passionate. I'm excited for the guy who loses his mind over this game because
dude, oh my god, like this feels like it's in the same tier of like Luigi's Mansion 1. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are comparing it to that.
Comparisons. Literally all day I've seen people drawing comparisons to Luigi's Mansion 1. I'm like, it's not that good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe it. Granted, I have not played the demo. I have not tried it for myself, but it doesn't look that good.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't even really know what genre it is, other than, I guess, adventure, which doesn't say much at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
no thoughts. Barbie game. Happy for you guys if you like it. I see Arlo streaming it right now, so happy for him, I guess.
Yo, should we go on the Wooper Watch account and tell Arlo hi from the podcast
He's
recording?
He's not gonna see that.
He won't see it.
But
it'd be kind of funny.
We are a summer ant to him.
We are quite literally ant size.
Not to be confused with Ant Dude, of course.
Oh yeah, not to be confused with Ant Dude or Kerboy as he is.
Yeah.
The Kirby guy.
The Kirby guy.
Ooh. Magical.
Yeah. All right. Can we talk about something actually interesting?
Okay, you can just talk about this.
Dude, Splatoon might be good again. I don't know. Anyway, so basically, this is just Off the Hook season. If you love Off the Hook, this is your Splatoon update, right? So we are getting 3 brand new Splatoon Splatfest tracks. We got a new remix of Color Pulse, which is you know how like all the idol groups have like a song they sing during the Splatfest. Off the Hook got an updated version of their original song. Vistic, have you heard it before?
I think yes.
Okay.
I think.
Well,
not very reassuring, I know, but I think.
So the TLDR, what I think about it is that like, Pearl sounds tired. She sounds like she is depressed, and she was half awake recording this.
Oh yeah, now I remember the remix you're talking about. Yeah, I did listen to that. I was like, why does she sound like that?
Yeah, and then I was comparing it to the original. I'm just like, where is her energy? Is she okay?
Is she good?
Was she tired after recording for Side Order? Like I do.
Girl, you like need a couple minutes?
Yeah. Marina's okay, but even she sounds a little weird. And the remix itself, like even just the instrumentals, they sound just, oh my god. Like everyone's like, oh, they matured. Motherfucker, the next 2 songs that came out, they're still peaking. They're still going crazy. I was
gonna say, what were they, 6 years old last game? Dog, they were already in their 20s.
I mean, right? just because they're 20s doesn't mean they're out of groove. Like, oh my!
I was gonna say,
you're telling me they peaked back then, 7 years ago.
Like,
good
God. I get it's been 7 years. Of course, their voices are gonna be a little different. But like, you good?
Nah, it's
okay, buddy.
Look, if that was the case, then again, their recent songs would show that, but clearly not. They're just tired on this one.
I was gonna say, like, Candy Coated Rocks went crazy. I was like, not a day has passed.
The Side Order songs went crazy too. Like, it's I call cap.
It's just not it.
Yeah,
but I think Splatoon fans are coping.
Yeah, but the other song that released, the halftime song, which is cleverly titled "We're So Back." I don't know if that's a reference to just modern day slang, but
no, yeah. It is. It is. Knowing the Splatoon devs, it absolutely is.
But yeah, anyway, that's an awesome original song. It's really great. It's hype. I don't remember much about it because honestly, it came out like 2 days ago, and I haven't really like sunk my teeth into it too much. But the important thing you need to know, though, is that Marina puts her hand behind Pearl's back during the song.
Yeah! Woo! I love lesbians! I'm walking around Agapolis with a pack of wild lesbians.
And then all the squids and octopus down below just like turn into dogs and just start barking aimlessly, being like,
yes.
Woof, woof, woof.
A bunch of booyahs.
Booyah, booyah, booyah.
Booyah, yes.
This way.
This way.
Everyone's like pointing at them this way.
Somebody please edit that. Oh my god, somebody please edit that.
I know, like, every episode
that's amazing.
I know, like, every episode we request art and all that, but, like, please, if any artist is watching this,
nobody has done it yet. Nobody.
Just do one of
Nobody understands it.
Just do some art of squids and octopuses, like, losing their shit over Pearl and Marina, just simply touching each other.
Please.
Oh, man. And then the third song that dropped, which we'll be playing during the Splatfest battles. Hold up, I forgot the name of it. It's literally just recent.
I know we have it in the chat.
It's called Suffer No Fools, and it's similar to what was it? It was when Big Man collabed with Squid Sisters. It's kind of similar to that. But this time it's Off the Hook versus well, they decided without Big Man, they decided to call themselves Fire and Ice. What do you think of that before we get into the song?
I think the name is mid.
Yeah.
I think the name is not gonna. Deep Cut was a lot more catchy.
Yeah. It's interesting. I wonder if they're trying to like break off from Big Man and be their own thing. And
I think the whole thing is I think it's like an ongoing joke where like whenever they separate they have like different pairing names.
Mm-hmm.
So like if Big Man and Shiver did something, it would probably be like a Manta Ray or I don't know, like their own, I'm just saying like their own separate names.
Right.
I think that'd be kind of funny, TBH.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, in this song, it's just, yeah, it's basically a rap battle. Pearl and Fry go at it. I'm just gonna say it right now. Pearl destroyed Fry. She didn't even let her speak for a second. It was amazing.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, like, she did her diss. And then Fry tried to talk, and then she's like, "Hey, step back! I don't want any of your hacks." And then Fry tried to talk again, and Pearl's like, "No, shut the fuck up!" And then
she said, "Boo, get off the stage!"
And then Fry's like, "Hey, let me have my turn!" And I'm like, "Damn!"
Like, you fucking asshole! I mean, keep in mind, Fry does canonically say "fuck," so she would say that.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I prefer Pearl to Fry. In every sense of the word, so I
I completely love Off the Hook more.
I don't mind Pearl just walking over her like that. It was so funny.
I just kind of feel bad though.
And what was it? It was like during the song Fry called Marina a grouper, and Pearl's like, "Hell no, she's divine. Her voice is amazing. She got a big mind. Listen to her." And then she just popped off for a moment. It was amazing.
Gay people, gay people, gay people.
Yeah. And then Shiver and Marina went at it, and then Shiver's line, "Oh, whoa, what the fuck?"
God, Shiver sounded like literally the only part of the song I've listened to is some of Shiver's been. Now I was like, this might be the worst song ever cooked by the Splatoon sound team.
I think
it's bad.
I think it's a great song, but that Shiver bit ruins it. All right, I really don't want to take credit away from the song because it's a good song.
It's the same effect, specifically Persona 5 dancing when they play Wake Up, Get Out There in the intro, but it's like sped up for like 3 seconds and it sounds like a really, really shitty violin performance. But then it's exactly the same thing. Like the rest of the song is a banger, but that one specific part kills it for so many people.
Mm-hmm. But
because it kept in the intro for some
after
reason.
The first part though, when Shiver's just like, "Oh, your voice is so haunting," Marina starts taking it as a compliment. And the song just keeps going, and Marina's like, "Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You're going to help me find my groove in this song." And then Marina just starts popping off. And then Shiver gets, like, concerned, and she's like, "Hey, I think it's getting late." And Marina's like, "No, I can go at this all night. What are you talking about?" And then
literally, honestly, if anyone's voice sounds haunting here, it's Shiver.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
About?
And then Pearl's just like, "Oh, you had enough yet?" And I'm like, "Oh, my God, yes, own them."
Yes, can I please go home now?
A lot of people were saying that like Marina's bit in the song was like, oh, she's just naive. She doesn't know what she's talking about. No, Marina was making Shiver uncomfortable by taking, because like Shiver's a Yakuza member and she was trying to like insult Marina, but Marina just took it all as a compliment and made her uncomfortable.
I was gonna say, I think she was playing 4D chess here.
Yeah, no,
like,
she
I think
was.
She was throwing her. She knew their insults. She was throwing Shiver off the groove.
I was like, yeah, she makes Octarian weapons, okay? Even though she might not be the most socially like smart person ever, like she knows. Pearl's taught her everything she needs to know. She knew what she was doing.
I was gonna say, suffer no fools. I think she's playing you for the fool here.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, if we're talking about who won this fight, off the hook, landslide. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but yeah. Also,
womp womp.
before we move on, because I know we've been talking about it for a while, in this art, they're even closer. I don't know if you're looking at the thumbnail. Look where
I'm looking at the thumbnail.
Look where Pearl's positioned. Right? Literally.
Girl.
Wow. They are literally like on top of each other. Like it's
good for them. Good for them. Everybody clap.
Holy shit. Yeah. Anyway.
I gotta catch up on the Splatoon manga because I know it's been going since literally the first game. I wonder what their interpretation in that is because I think they're starting Side Order's arc right now.
Ooh.
I saw a tweet about it. Yeah, I gotta wonder how that goes.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, what else for the news segment?
Let's talk about Mario Day. Let's talk about
Mario Day happened.
The Twitter version though.
Yeah. They put a lot of games on discount and dropped some new trailers that I didn't watch.
Mm-hmm. The TLDR, because honestly I forgot. I had to pull it up.
I'm pulling up right now. I'm like scrolling to find it.
I don't remember the dates, but Thousand Year Door and Luigi's Mansion 3 have release dates now. Mario movie sequel is announced. They gave us an exact date for that. I forgot what it was, but it's 2026, which I wish they didn't tell us, because honestly...
I don't want to wait that long. Why the fuck would you tell me that?
Yeah, I wish they would have just showed a trailer, like, I don't know, like 6 months beforehand, so that way I could have, like, hyped myself up, and, yeah.
Exactly, dude. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was literally the same thing they did with the Zelda thing. They're just like, hi, Miyamoto here, sneaking onto Nintendo of America. We're making another movie.
Like, let's go. Also... another thing they did that I want to talk about, because I can actually get my piece in on this section.
Mm-hmm.
They dropped some more Game Boy games, all Mario stuff. Mario Tennis, Golf, and also Dr. Mario for Game Boy.
Dr. Mario.
So, that's pretty neat, I guess. That was the only drop that day. Yay. It was like actually a game.
Yeah, what a Mario Day. Compared to that one that like announced like 3D World and whatever that one was. That one was crazy.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, that was like the big 35th anniversary.
Oh, yeah, so, I guess that's fair.
I mean, like, I guess it's like, okay, we'll just shadow drop some Game Boy games. It's like, for the 36, that isn't as relevant, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they gave a new trailer for TTYD, I'm pretty sure, didn't they?
That wasn't even
no, they dropped the release date. That was a release date.
I literally said that, like, 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I've been scrolling through the Twitter trying to find the day. But
God, listen to me, not Twitter. Goodness.
But the 5/23/2024. It's the month after April.
It wasn't even a trailer. It was just the logo spun around for 2 seconds, and then here's the release date.
Well, that's neat, I guess.
They're getting so lazy with these announcements. I'm sorry. I know we're on the like last few lives of the Switch, but man, they're getting lazy.
Like, this is awkwardly close to the final year of the 3DS. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that last 7 years, like, literally, a Luigi's Mansion port. Could you not be more blatant? It's the same thing again. Mm-hmm. It's, like, I feel like Princess Peach Showtime might literally be the last big release of the original Switch, unless Pokemon Legends ZA is, like, a double release across both platforms.
Yeah, even then,
I don't think
still
ZA
know how
is
that's
up for
gonna
pre-order
work.
yet.
We still don't even know how that's gonna work.
I don't think ZA is actually up for pre-order yet at all. So it might not even be on the regular Switch, which, hey, I wouldn't complain.
Oh, something to mention. After Princess Peach Showtime, I don't know if it's just because Nintendo's not caring for these next few games, because they're kind of just throwing it. Even TTYD, they're just kind of throwing it out just to, you know, to have something. But they're changing the release date because they usually drop games on a Friday. They're now releasing these next few games on a Thursday. What do you think of that?
I think that's stupid.
Me too, dude.
Everyone staying up late is gonna be like on a Wednesday. The only benefit I can see to have the games out on Thursdays is specifically like, oh, college students don't have school on Friday, so they can pick them up on the way home from class. But even then, I'd rather just get it in the morning. Just drop it on Friday.
Dude, okay, so me personally, I work Thursday, so fuck you, Nintendo. Secondly.
It's a huge... Yeah, screw you. Like, my schedule is flexible, but, like, come on.
Secondly, it's just like, come on, it's Friday! Like, that's amazing. Like, who doesn't get excited to play a brand new video game on a Friday? Like, Thursday's just, Plus, that's like announcement day, you know? You don't drop things on Thursday. That's like when news gets announced. Like, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's news for me. That's headline moment of the week.
Exactly. Oh, right. Speaking of one more thing that they announced for Mario Day that we forgot to mention, Lego Super Mario Kart is coming. We're getting proper Mario Kart sets.
Oh, it took me a second to process. I was like, wait, Mario's Lego? Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, you forgot. I collected like hundreds of them. Well, not hundreds.
You did. I don't have a single one.
But yeah, they're doing Mario Kart sets. They actually haven't shown it, but they teased the silhouette of the first kart.
There you go.
So it's like, because this is actually huge because we thought they weren't going to do this because TLDR before before Lego had it, the Connects brand of building blocks had them, and they made a shit ton of Mario Kart sets. I still have hundreds of them. Actual hundreds of pieces of track. So it's like, oh, well, time to start from scratch again. But yeah, so that's pretty fun.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was neat.
That is neat.
All right, what, was there anything else for Mario Day other than that?
Nah, it was a really boring Mario Day.
Yeah, oh, wait, of course, for Mario Day, get a $25 retailer gift card with the purchase of any Nintendo Switch system. Available until 3/16. Well, I hope you all got your gift cards a couple days ago.
Thanks, Nintendo, for the annual discount that doesn't really amount to much for the games that pretty much everybody already has.
And I don't think anybody actually uses. Yeah.
I don't even use the voucher system that much because I'm a collector, but I don't even use the vouchers at all. Like, They suck at deals. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's like, I get why, because Nintendo games will sell regardless.
Yeah.
But at the same time...
And I'll buy them, too. We'll buy them.
Listen, at least it's not as bad as Sega, though, where they will massively cut their games like only like 2 months after launch, so you literally feel bad about buying them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't buy any Sega game at launch anymore that's not a Persona game. Like, it's like...
Not even Sonic?
I am never buying a Sonic game at launch again.
Oh, did Frontiers
Except maybe Sonic Generations, I might cave.
Did Frontiers really mess you up that badly?
Frontiers got me, like, bad, bro. I'm so mad I paid $60 for that. Literally 2 weeks later, they dropped it to $40. I'm, like, actually mad.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even a case where it's like, oh, haha, missed the sale. I bought it a week after launch.
It's...
Like, you see the problem here.
It's honestly an episode we could dedicate to itself. I feel weird about buying things at launch because on one hand I want to support the developer, but then also some games where it's like, well, I want to play this, but also the developer doesn't trust their own product and they're going to discount it 2 weeks later. So it's like,
Yeah, it's like, okay, Persona 5 Tactica, sure, probably shouldn't have launched like that much, but like, you didn't have to discount it so quick after I got the game.
Yeah.
And bought your DLC.
Same with Tactica. Prince of Persia, I got that full price, and that's discount. I think it's discounted right now too.
I saw a discount for $15 already.
Yeah, I'm like,
and I was like, this is the price I would buy it at if I wasn't broke. Like, I think that game probably flopped, and I feel bad because it looks good.
It's getting free DLC too, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they put like a whole roadmap. They thought this thing was gonna do gangbusters, and I feel terrible that it didn't.
I haven't played it yet, but it's sitting on my shelf. I'm gonna get to it. I'm really excited to play it. I don't know if I'll make a video on it. I kept saying I was going to do it, but I don't know. Maybe it's too late. Hopefully the ship hasn't sailed. We'll see.
I was gonna say, I think the ship might have sailed, unless they're doing a challenge run. like a year after, in which case you can run it back, I guess. But
yeah, but even then, I don't know. I don't even know what videos I want to make, but that's a whole different thing.
yeah, but yeah, so.
All right, dude. Talk about Pokemon stuff. Talk about Pokemon.
Okay, so for context, everyone makes jokes about haha Pokemon shutting down fans. It's like the only actual instance of that has pretty much been the taking down of the original project for Pokemon Essentials, as well as Pokemon Uranium. And it's like, okay, sure, whatever. It's just two instances. So instead of shooting for the edges, they shot for the source. Like basically, to make it equivalent, they aren't blowing up the Death Star; they went for the core. So basically, Pokemon shut down the Relic Castle forums. Like, I know it's like, oh, it's just a forum website. It's not that bad. It's a forum website that has basically been the host for every single notable fan game for the last 10 years. They basically flew in and obliterated the largest archive of Pokemon fan games and resources to make them that has been here for 10 years now. You see the problem, right? Like, listen, I'm like, okay, whatever. If it's a DMC, usually they have a good reason. Like with the Yuzu thing, it's like, okay,
this isn't Yuzu.
There was literally no resource.
This is friendly fire.
Yeah, they mentioned in the takedown thing that specifically the website has been non-profit. They don't run ads. They've been running it out of pocket for a decade.
This is like literally friendly fire.
No, this isn't like, oh, it's friendly. No, this is scorched earth.
Yeah, wow.
And frankly, I think it's fucking ridiculous.
Right, like this is right after Legends ZA, where Pokemon was like, I want to say unanimously praised right now. Like all like people like me who like were so critical of Pokemon, like I'm feeling optimistic about the series right now. What the fuck?
Like it's been on my bucket list to make a Pokemon fan game, and it's almost like you just shut down all the remaining resources. Like. Yeah, all the like research for education on making Pokemon fan games, especially through the Pokemon Essentials program, including all the download links. Valanus, bam.
We
like
get
there's
crap
the Internet
too.
Archive. There's obviously plenty of Internet Archive backups of the site, but like, I'm assuming that probably still broke a lot of download links, if I had to guess.
We give a lot of crap to Nintendo, but at least they won't take down a fan game that's non-profit. Like what?
Yeah, like they didn't go for the Discord servers, but like the Discord server for the Relic Castle's still up, and a lot of it's backed up on there. But like, it's a 10-year-old forum. It's not even like they were housing pirated copies of the games. I'm pretty sure it was a rule on the site that you're not allowed to post the original games on there.
Right.
Like, fuck did you guys have to gain from this? This is like just a shit move.
It's literally it reminds me of when what was it? What was I gonna say? It reminds me of it was like the Area Zero Indigo Disc trailer or whatever. They used a remix of somebody's Area Zero cover without permission. Mm-hmm. And then like someone did some digging. They're just like, oh wait, they're just allowed to do that if you do stuff with their IP.
Yeah,
what?
It's kind of weird. But like, this is scorched earth blowing up the fucking Death Star shit, dude. It's like, it's actually pissing me off. I saw it just before I went into work, and the whole shift I was like literally fuming. Like, my god, man. It basically just became hell to track down actual download links of every fan game possible. Because now all that's left is like shitty, weird off-brand links or joining people's Discord servers. And it's like, the idea of having, fan games and stuff all preserved through Discord servers is so stupid. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I know it's been like an issue with like forums getting replaced by really messy Discord servers over the years, but this is just blatantly stupid. I hate it, man. I despise it.
It's kind of scaring me how little people are talking about it. I know it just came out yesterday, but like, wow.
I expected at least some of the big Pokemon YouTubers to have like at least like a short on it by now, but like, this is a little weird how there's like a little all radio silence on this. Like, I haven't posted a video about it myself, but I made like a tweet about it, and I'm gonna make a video about it once I finally have something to, well, at least find a presentable way to talk about it. I'm gonna make a short about it, because fuck you, TPCI. Mm-hmm. I'm saying it straight up. Fuck you. Like, oh my god, dude.
No reason for this at all.
Actually pissed.
All right.
Anyway,
Let's
I added
transition to
something the news
happiness.
list.
Little bit of happiness. Let's bring it back, guys. UEFN, Fortnite, a lot of announcements. It's all right. Whatever. Fall Guys is coming to Fortnite.
Physics
whatever.
Engine, that's cool.
Whatever. Who cares? Ninjago? Who remembers Ninjago? We love Ninjago.
We love Ninjago. Like, it's been rumored for a while that Ninjago was coming to Lego Fortnite, but they added in a whole dedicated creative game for it. This is huge.
Mm-hmm. With
Air
Lloyd
Spinjitzu.
Garmadon on the front of it. And it's like, ooh, it's happening. It's coming soon.
It's using his design from the reboot, which I mean, I like the reboot to the reboot, where it's like a new cast and stuff. I don't like that. This gives me Bad Omen vibes for when they finally drop the skins in the item shop, but like, you know, it's better than nothing.
I'm very curious as to how they can do it, because they've never dropped a Lego exclusive skin before, so I'm wondering if we're gonna get human versions. And then
The thing is, I'm pretty sure they made human versions several times before.
Yeah, someone posted that.
Like,
I saw that in comments on various tweets. I'm not opposed to it. I'm just very curious what it would look like.
Yeah, in game at least, because like, you know, if they did the original 4 Ninja, dude, those would sell like hotcakes. Like, I think Fortnite knows darn well, like, the Lego company is saying to do the reboot, but, like, everyone in Epic Games is like, why would we not do the original 4 Ninja?
It's like TMNT for, like, Cartoon Network fans, I would think.
It's quite literally, like, if you were to make me say, like, oh, yeah, take a guess, it literally is just, like, the modern reincarnation of the TMNT as a franchise. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't have the whole constant reiteration problem outside of, well, technically having, no, it's on its second iteration now, but
yeah, but that's
get what I'm
way
saying.
less compared to the Turtles,
and it's still one straight continuity, but regardless, you get what I'm saying.
And
It's just the TMNT for kids who grew up in the 2010s.
Out of curiosity, what's your favorite ninja?
It changes. It does constantly.
I
like,
feel
as
that.
a kid, it used to be Kai, but like as I've grown older, it's like I'm really more of a Jay kind of dude.
I think,
like, you know what I'm saying?
I was a Kai guy, and I think I still am a Kai guy. But now I'm a fan of Sensei Wu. I love that guy. He's so funny.
Wu doesn't count as one of the ninja. He's better than them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't count. He doesn't
I love
count.
Sensei Wu.
We'll kind of go to the. It's hilarious because on my Instagram feed, I liked a couple of Ninjago games because, like, haha, those are funny. But now I get, like, unironically really inspirational quotes from the show. Like, you know those Instagram ads where it, like, makes it go hard? But they're, like, literally just clips from Ninjago.
And it's the music, like, too.
You can put off what could be done tomorrow for what can be done today.
It's
like, it has the, like, do-do-do-do, you know, the main theme from the show, but, like, a majestic remix with, like, a filter over it. It's like, this goes so hard for no
Thank
reason.
you, Sensei Wu.
Thank you, Sensei Wu. That's my goat. That's my goat right
there.
You. Yeah.
Okay, I guess
I just blew somebody's eardrums out on Spotify.
Outside of Sensei Wu, yeah, it's still Kai. I like that. I forgot his name because it's been a long time. That the like Red Snake tribe. I like the leader. I like that guy.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You mean Pythor?
Not Python. The
Purple
red
one?
Red.
Oh, specifically the red one. Oh, okay.
I forgot their tribe name, but yes.
I don't even remember them having names.
Well, no, they had names. You had Scales. You had
well, I remember Scales, and
Yeah.
I remember Pythor, but I don't remember the rest of them. I
don't remember the rest of them. But I remember them looking so cool, and I remember having their Legos, and it was so cool. And their little staffs with the Venom thing in the...
I'm so pissed, because I, like, barely own any Lego Ninjago sets, despite watching almost the entire show. Like, way past season 6. Like, I think up to, like, season 10 or something. I watched, like, almost all of it. But, like, the only sets that we own is, like, a couple that my brother got of the Legacy sets when those came out.
Mm.
But I actually barely own any Lego Ninjago stuff myself, and it pisses me off because it's slowly getting more expensive right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone, you know what they say, old Lego sets are the equivalent of gold nowadays. So, I wish that was a joke. The Lego Bowser set I had, the Bowser's Castle, literally 2 years later, it was double the price on eBay. And I kind of feel bad about opening it now, but whatever. But still, you get what I'm saying.
I do. Anyway, we hit the 40-minute mark. I think we have to get into the main meat and bones and potatoes of the podcast. And this will be the point where I'm saying, hey, Do you guys like Persona 3 Reload? Do you want to play it? Great! Click off. Go away.
I was just about to say, we are about to spoil the day. Probably not the last 2 months of Reload, kinda, yet. Because I'm up to exactly December 1st in game. But I've already finished Portable, so we're talking about plot beats anyway. So it probably will spoil that anyway.
It's the latest brand new JRPG, and if you are interested in any way, get the fuck out of here. Go play it.
Listen, I promise you, it's actually worth full price. I already have exactly 61 hours in the game. I just checked on my PlayStation. It's okay. It's okay to drop $60 on it. It's fine, buddy. Just go play the game.
Isn't it $70?
Is it 70? I don't remember.
I paid 70.
I just know I gotta pay. I just know I'm gonna pay another 35 later.
Oh, that's a whole episode.
We'll talk about that after we talk about the main game. But yeah. So, Cyan.
Where do we start? Where do we start with this?
I know you have finished Reload, but you have not played any of the original versions. So I want to hear your thoughts on Reload.
Of course, yeah. Where do I start? Where do I start though?
I don't know. Give me your general review.
This is okay. Well, okay. I will just say right now, compared to 4 and 5, yeah, I remember you saying A+ for the original Persona 3 or Portable, whatever one you played.
Yeah, Portable.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. I know you say that, like we were talking before this podcast, you said it was an S. I think it is. No, I think I'll give it an A+. Like, I don't think it's anywhere near. I know, might be a hot take. I don't think it's anywhere near the levels of Persona 4 and 5. I think it does some things that the rest of the series doesn't do usually, but I don't know. It doesn't hit as hard. I didn't feel emotionally attached to these characters as much as I was hoping to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the way the characters were introduced. I don't. I'm not the biggest fan of Tartarus for the most part, I want to say, even though it's fun sometimes. I enjoy it sometimes. But outside of that, music's good. Writing's good. I wish there were more nighttime things to do, because holy shit, it feels like every time it's nighttime, I'm just wasting my time sleeping and doing nothing when there's no social links, because there's only like 4 nighttime social links, and it's
Did
horrible.
you not find... No, there's only 2 nighttime social links. Did you not find the thing that lets you boost your social links by spending time at night?
No, I did those, but like...
No, I'm talking about the dating site.
The dating site.
There was a code you could get that I actually just found it while playing yesterday. There's a code that you can buy like unlimited amounts of that you can raise social link levels by at night.
I think I did that once, but I only...
It's based... Yeah, I found out like after like, you can buy more of these?
I didn't know you could buy more of them.
Yeah, I didn't either until I went back to the guy and I was like, it mentioned that you could renew your pass, and I was like, is that just like a saying thing, or can I? And I was like, I'm buying 99 of these right now. But yeah.
It would be cool if like you could access the shrine during nighttime, so I could at least use them to help my social links, since 90% of them are all in the day. But
that was one of the things I was hoping they changed in Reload the most. But they didn't. Like, I know you can visit the shrine at night. You do it during the Koromaru walks.
Yeah.
I know you can go there. Let me go there.
Honestly, like, I don't know. I can't compare. I've never played the original game, but it feels like it's kind of the same problems I have with RPG, where it's like they chose to be faithful in the wrong areas, and I feel like it could have been better if they decided to just overhaul it and do something else. Because I can tell, like, and then having the 3 social stats, I don't know if I like that compared to the normal 5 that you usually have, or is it 6? I don't remember.
Well, I will say it's I'm pretty sure it's 6 as of 4. No, it's 5. It's 5 in both 4 and 5.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could appreciate it for what it did for the series, but in terms of like innovating and like reinventing the way I see life, the only thing I got out of it was like, hey, I'm gonna die soon, and it's gonna happen. I'm like, yeah, well, I kind of already knew that. Well,
I feel like if you did that, you kind of missed the point.
I mean,
like, well, okay. Do we want me to just get my way out of the way first so we can get really into this discussion?
I'm like super unorganized with this, but I mean, if you just want to talk about themes and then just like...
we'll get to that in a sec, but I just want to talk about my general review real quick so the audience gets my perspective before I say anything.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my second playthrough of Persona 3 as a whole. I finished the original Persona 3 Portable. I was like, this is a good game, but it's not a great game in comparison to the other Persona games. It's still really freaking good, and I love my time. It's like A, maybe A plus. Going in with that context into Reload, I already know what's going to happen on what days. Aside from a few things I forgot, I'm like, oh shoot, he's not available tonight. But aside from like a couple little details I forgot. This is basically my second run through seeing the new VA. So I have a point of actual comparison here, and I think it is an S tier game. It's not S plus like frickin' Persona 4 Golden and Persona 5 Royal, but it's still a solid S. Like, I see that there are some things that I wish they changed, but they like only changed in small ways. So they're like nighttime, for example. There was nothing to do in the original. You would go to the arcade and raise your Persona stats. That was the only thing you could do. But like in Reload, they've added these little nighttime events. You can go tend the garden. Like that stuff, yes. Huge improvement. Like, trust me, it was, every time you say there's nothing to do at night, I promise you, it was worse than the original. It was so much worse before.
It's an improvement, but there could be more.
Yeah, but I'm just glad that they made it so now you can pass time at night without spending money and still get something beneficial. Like, at least you can brush Koromaru and you get something like a life due.
Yeah.
That's better than nothing. That's an improvement. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, the way I see it is like, it still has a lot of the problems of the original, but they've been made so much better. Okay, back to talking about the themes. So just gonna bounce back to that real quick. So I played the original, and that was the message I came out through the first time. And now as I play through it again, the message is not that, oh, you're gonna die. I feel like if you got that away from it, I feel like you took the wrong lesson away from it. Because the actual like message is trying to tell you is not, you're going to die. It's trying to tell you the first part, live as best as you can. Like, specifically, it's something that they really emphasize a lot. That, because, like, in the original, Aigis' character arc was basically non-existent until the answer, which we'll get to that eventually. But in this, like, I haven't finished all her side events, and I obviously haven't gotten to her social link. I don't know if they've changed anything to that yet. But, like, her side events or whatever, especially her gardening stuff, she's like, everyone's making it as best they can. It's like, this is what Persona 3 is about. It's not about the end of the tunnel. It's emphasizing the ride to get there. Live your life. That's what the moral is saying. So that's what I got out of it. Well, at least from what I've replayed of it, it's kind of clicking more than it did before, I guess. Mostly because the new voice actors are much better at delivering that.
Oh,
but,
so true. I mean, some people argue that Junpei is a little too in character to a fault.
No, I think Junpei has nailed it perfectly. Like, okay. My favorite scene in the original was on November 22nd, Junpei's Second Awakening. Had me fucking bawling in Remake.
I heard there was no cutscene in the original.
Tears streaming down. In the original, it was like an overworld cutscene in Fest, the standard 3D models or whatever, not like an anime cutscene or whatever. And in Portable, it was kind of basically just text boxes.
Yeah.
So it was like, I was still like, this is the best scene in this game, but it wasn't like hitting as hard. The fact that they give it a fully 3D, like actually animated with like mocap and stuff on it was like, had me actually crying. When they cut to like the flashbacks of Chidori and like, smiling at Junpei, shit had me breaking down in tears. Had me like, this is what I mean by it being a huge improvement, at least. Because like, they at least kept what was good about Portable, minus Femc, but and then they like, at least for the gameplay, but then they gave it the presentation that no other version has ever had, and it was like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's good. Especially October 4th.
Oh my god, dude, October 4th. I'm like, the fact that you got the message that you were supposed to, that, we're all gonna die out of after seeing October 4th. Like, if you go through the dialogue of that, it's literally saying, live.
I did Sinjiro's side events, or nice to Sinjiro. I guess that's his full name. Stingy. I did his side events before that. And I was just like, yeah, I see where this
so much harder.
I see where this is going.
Dude, it's like, it hits so much harder, especially because in the original, did you go back into his room after?
I did get his shit.
Okay, that was changed in Reload. Mitsuru was not in that scene originally. You originally just walked back in, took a shot, and like, well, damn, that fucking sucked, and then left. So, and Reload, they added this whole extra thing with Mitsuru's in there. It's like, maybe it's best not to tell Akihiko, but thanks for a little bit of closure on this. And especially, you did not get Hellbiker there in the original. You did not unlock a new persona for doing that. Because the fact that the new persona has his unique Bloody Charge skill, which was not in the original, that was new for Reload. They amped up Shinji's kit. He's completely changed.
I was going to say, Bloody Charge is such a broken move. And I remember watching Johnny Awesome. Yeah. I saw Johnny Awesome's video, like, ranking each party member, and he put him bottom tier, and I was like, why? He was insane when I had access to him. And
I started watching that, and I saw Junpei start doing something I hadn't seen him do yet, and I was like, close it.
Yeah.
I still have not actually seen that Theurgy, by the way. I unlocked it literally, like, minutes before
it's a good
we started recording this.
People are saying it's the best one in the game, so
Yeah, it would. No, it's absolutely the best, like, Theurgy in the entire game, at least stats-wise. I haven't seen the animation.
Oh, I mean,
yet.
like, the animation-wise, it's the best one.
I'm saying stats-wise, too. Massive fire damage and heal completely on a guy who uses physical attack? Holy shit!
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is insane for Mega 10 standards. But, like, regardless. God damn!
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting going into it. The other two, like, kind of, like, I don't know. I wouldn't say they related. I could relate to them, but, like, it made me think about the world differently, which I think I valued. Same with, like, Xenoblade 1. Made me just rethink everything and just appreciate things, I guess. And I was kind of hoping 3 would do that, too. I feel like in the attempt of trying to relate to a thing that everyone can experience, it makes it so that it doesn't hit as hard. I don't know, because, like, I think it just wants to emphasize that, like, yeah, maybe stop worrying about what's going to happen at the end, because, you know, enjoy yourself right now while you can. But, like, I don't know, I already knew that, you know, I feel like I already knew that, and don't think I needed this game to tell me that, I guess.
Yeah. So hoping, the thing is, like,
yeah,
I completely agree there, because, like, Persona 5 was like, you know, be your best self, or Persona 4 was like, everyone else is going through shit, so, like, treasure them too. And then Persona 3, my lesson from it the first time, there was like, goth pussy changes a man, and honestly, I respect it.
Yeah, it's not
you know
bad.
I mean?
I just don't think it, like, really just like, it's probably just my fault for, like, playing a bunch of games. I don't want to be like, oh, I've seen it all, but I don't know. I always hope that something could just reinvent the wheel and make me think something else and just change the way I see the world.
Yeah, because keep in mind, Persona 3 was the first actually of its narrative structured like that. Like, I feel like Persona 4, not 3, Persona 3 puts the most emphasis on, like, the actual calendar system as being essential to the narrative. You know what I mean?
I would argue
it's completely required.
I would definitely argue in 3 specifically, the calendar is, like, the best, like, it's ever been in that game. Like, while the other two, it's like, yeah, you know, it wants to remind you only have a limited amount of time. For 3, the calendar literally benefits the narrative and the message it's trying to tell.
Yeah, like, you could tell the calendar system was made for 3, and the rest, it was like, I mean, we can kind of fit it in here. Like, especially 4. 4 did not need to be on a calendar system. That game could have been completely free. You know, like, 5 had some plausible story reason for, like, you need to get shit done in a certain amount of time.
There was no reason on Christmas.
I was gonna say, what?
Oh, sorry, spoilers. Cooking? Oh, sorry.
Oh shit. Oh no, whatever. We warned you.
Yeah, we did warn you.
Anyway,
if you play Persona 3 Reload as your first, okay, well,
I feel like a lot of people are playing as the first. I have some people IRL that are playing it as their first one after enough convincing.
Oh, man, I'm trying to figure out how I can retroactively tell people, hey, I'm about to spoil 4.
Well, if you want the answer, just flash it on screen. Persona 4 spoiler incoming.
Yeah, but then the Spotify listeners get absolutely screwed.
Spotify listener, no, just playing alarm sound. Persona 4 spoiler incoming. Blah whap, blah whap.
I think I
blow their ears out.
I think I'm just gonna censor it, just for the sake.
Okay, that works too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so censored isn't actually the final boss anyway, so don't sweat it if he forgets to censor it.
Yeah. I'll censor it. I don't want to be mean like that. We did say 3 Reload specifically.
Yeah, true. But yeah, regardless, What were we talking about again?
Oh yeah, Persona.
All right, the calendar system. We said different things.
No, we said the same thing. We were saying how like it benefits 3 specifically compared to the rest
you
of the
said
game.
you just yelled Persona out loud. I specifically said whatever. Who cares?
Whatever.
Anyway, yeah. So the calendar system works so much better in 3. I think for some reason though, the schedule and reload is so much more crammed together, like than the original, because there's more daytime events to do with the hangout stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just something that I noticed specifically. Because apparently, like, the original Persona 3's calendar was tight. And while they did make it somewhat easier, especially with the dating site and reload to speed things up, they introduced that so late in the game, you still got to be tight with your early game thing. Like, I'm in November, and I've realized, oh my god, I'm not going to finish everybody's social links.
Yeah.
Like, dude, there's no way in hell I'm doing Fuka this time. I feel bad, because, like, I want to do all my party members' social links, but, like, no way I'm fitting her in there, because she's only at rank 3 right now. I need to finish Mitsuru, so...
I don't know if it's like... I don't know if I want to praise the game for it, but I wonder if they left it intentionally, because, like, compared to 4
it is.
Compared to 4 and 5, I was near completion of all the social links. I just straight up forgot some of them existed. Specifically 5, I just didn't do Lavenza's. 4, I literally missed out on like 3 of them that I didn't even know existed. And 3, I just straight up, I failed miserably. I fell flat on my ass and didn't have time to complete the rest of them.
Yeah, so it's part of 3's narrative. They talked about it before the game came out. It's like in the original narrative, they actually, like, Fest specifically, they put a lot of emphasis on the game mechanics reflecting the narrative. It's like your party members would attack on their own, and you could, like, push them in the right direction and all that. But yeah, it was specifically intentional that you will not finish everything on your first run. It's because it's like a thing in life where it's like, you're not going to be able to do everything. Do what you can, treasure who you can. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It's another narrative thing. That's why it's so freaking tight in Reload. Though I know there's easier ways, and from what I've seen, if you do it like straight to how the guide says, you basically have a free like 2 weeks at the end of January or something.
Oh my god!
Like a free, like, it's still such a tight deadline.
Close.
You have like a week and a half basically to do it, and even then, there's still a couple things you have to do. Then for
you have to dedicate
like some mandatory story events.
You have to dedicate January to Aigis too. You can't even focus on the others. Yeah,
you basically have to finish everything except for, like, I don't know, like a couple of the easier ones. You have to, like, push back to January. Like, bro left Bunjichi hanging. Come on, man. They're sitting there on edge the whole game.
I left Miyamoto. I just refused to touch him. I didn't like doing that.
I am forcing myself to do his social link this time because I didn't finish it last time. It gets better in the last, like, couple links. But I don't blame anybody for dropping him by rank 3.
Dude, yeah, I only did him to get the highest. I only did him to get the highest A. I loved highest A's.
Dude, literally the only reason I played his social link in, like, the original, I specifically left it after he got, like, critically injured with his leg near the start of it or whatever, and I just left him like that for the whole game. It's like the first time he had, like, I gotta go to the hospital, man. I never checked in on him again after that. Hanging. Like, this run for me has basically been about finish the social links I didn't do last time, basically. Like, for example, like I mentioned Mitsuru earlier, but Bebe, I did not do his in the original, but this time I'm on rank 9 with him right now, and it's like, it's a lot better. Also, I'm actually flabbergasted they kept that you can tell him how to say hello, and he keeps doing it for like the entire social link.
That was amazing. Goodbye. That was so funny.
I picked the one so he could, like, I'll be back. You know, the Terminator. It's like he's literally bawling his eyes out about one of his relatives dying, and he goes, I'll be back. Like, through tears. I'm like, I feel like the worst fucking person of all time. Like, also, I think that technically makes it so Bebe is one of the characters with the most voiced lines. It's like a social link character. Like, he doesn't actually show up in any of the side events like some of the other characters, but, like, you know, which, actually just want to segue into this right now. The voice acting in this game is so fucking good. And the fact that they voiced all the social links, too. Yes, dude.
I kind of want to keep that brief because there's a lot to talk about with this game. But yeah, the voice acting is really good. I saw Silverhawk's video on it. It's kind of made me think differently about it. But I mean, you know, for the most part, they're all perfect. Dude, I cannot stress enough how Mitsuru's, I literally couldn't tell a difference. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Park
be honest
knocked
though.
it out of the park.
Like, the way I see it, I think that reload is definitely an improvement. Like, at first I was a little iffy with it, but the fact that I've seen all of them do like their big performance moments in the game so far, ironically, except Alex Lee, but you know,
Oh, that's coming.
I've
That's
seen
coming.
every. I know it is. I know what's gonna happen with Ryoji. I've done some of his bonus, his little bonus events. I'm like, oh, they're gonna break my fucking heart in Reload. Because I don't think he was even voiced in the original. Because I don't.
That's
Did
interesting.
Ryoji even have a voice? I don't remember.
That. Did
But yeah,
out of curiosity,
no, he was voiced in the original. I remember now. But
did,
yeah,
did Yuri
Lowenthal.
Did he voice? Okay, so he didn't voice Ryoji. Did he voice Nyx? Out of curiosity.
No, I don't know about Nyx, but I know that he did voice Ryoji and Pharaohs. I just forgot what he sounded like as Ryoji. Because here's the thing: in the original, Ryoji had like no screen time at all. Like when I say Ryoji had no screen time, you know the event where he's like, "Oh, hey, yeah, I'm here now. Yeah, we usually don't get visitors, and then he just leaves." You know what I'm talking about? That is like the only event outside of basically anything that has happened in the game. I lost my train of thought, but basically, like Ryoji accepted in the FemC route where he did get his own social link. Like there was nothing with him. There was like the event that score. He's like, "Hi," and then I guess is like, "I'm gonna fucking shoot your ass," and that was basically it until like his big resolution. So I'm glad they really changed it in Reload. They also made him canonically bisexual in the male route as well. That was only in the female route, but no, nice. Oh man, good for you. That's the representation we needed, I guess.
Hey, death doesn't discriminate.
It's better than Yosuke.
Death literally makes that. Death doesn't discriminate. It's coming for you.
Death does not discriminate.
It's still coming for you.
Death fucks both genders.
Hey, as long as you die, death doesn't really mind.
So true. But yeah, it's pretty neat. I like how they've improved his character a lot. Though I really did notice that they kind of the back end of the game is where I feel like they've shoved all the new cutscenes outside of the dorm stuff.
Yeah. Like
all the new story cutscenes that basically happened after the halfway mark. So like if you played through the first half of Persona 3 and then started Persona 3 Reload, I feel so bad for you. There's like nothing new till like just before the halfway mark.
I was gonna mention real quickly about Ryoji because we were talking about him a second ago, but I watched a video about him and it makes it kind of adorable how like you're kind of hanging out with Death for a month or so, and you know you go to the hot springs and you spy on girls with Death, and that's just amazing.
Yeah, I will say they also another thing I know is that they have changed a lot of the dialogue options as well for like some specific story scenes. Like most of them are the same, but like the scene in the hot springs, it was a completely different set of actions to get out in the original.
Oh.
Like in the original, from what I remember, you had to like climb on the rock, and that was a fail state.
Oh,
they completely
God.
removed that option. Yeah, I don't know why you clicked that anyway. But like, the thing with a rubber duck, not in the original. That was changed for Reload.
Dude, I was laughing my ass off when he's like, when Akihiko was like, the rubber duck, the red herring.
Dude, what's a herring and why is it red? Like, dude. God, I'm just they changed that scene for the better. I've actually not seen the execution version. I just looked up a guy and did it right the first time because I was kind of rushing to get to the end of November for this podcast. So I have not seen the execution route, but I want to know what the voice acting is for that.
I'm really excited for you to hear Alex Lee's Nyx. I think it was really good.
Oh, dude, the Arcana is the means by which all is revealed.
Yeah, no, it's like you say something like completely horrendous and like horrible, and then you just end it off with, "Yet the Arcana is the means by which all is revealed."
I'm gonna fucking stab you with the Megidola on your ass.
Yet the Arcana is the means by
which all is revealed. It's like a tongue twister.
That's like oh my god, that's like something you would put in a commentary video when you're like making fun of somebody. When like somebody says something stupid, yet the Arcana is the means by which all is revealed.
And this was the part which he divorced with his wife. The arcana is the means by which all is revealed lovers.
I feel horrible. I was playing hard mode on Nyx because I accidentally killed the Reaper. I hate how easy he was. I hate that I have to say that. I accidentally killed the Reaper, and I had to put it on hard mode, and I fought Nyx, and he was so easy.
Oh, shoot. Speaking of difficulty and specifically the Reaper, the Monad doors. That is one of my favorite changes to Tartarus and Reload.
That's fun. I do like Monad
Dude,
doors.
all the like little mini boss that kind of like just reuse other enemy models but with different stats. Like, those are low-key really fun.
It helps with XP grinding and getting certain tarot cards for shuffle.
Absolutely, yeah. They're so good for that. Like, the new shuffle time system, I think, is a little bit weird because it's kind of different from the original. It feels like a melding of 4 with 3. Because like 3 was just like the cards and then the persona, but then they took the updated shuffle time mechanics from 4 golden with the tarot cards, and they kind of made it so like added in the whole arcana burst thing instead of the reshuffle and all that. But you get what I'm saying. I like how they changed it because Tartarus in general has been improved so much, dude. You don't understand how much of a slog the original was. Like, all the stuff that makes Tartarus fun in Reload, like, you know, being able to chain with shift and all that. Like, you know, Monad doors. All of that wasn't in the original, nor was it in Portable. Like, all of the fun stuff, zapped. Like, you didn't have a run button in the original. You were moving at a constant pace. Like, you know how, like, 4's dungeons, because, you know, you played 4. Like, you didn't have a run button there, but they were only, like, 10 floors, so it wasn't that bad. Like, you were still moving at a slow pace, but felt like you were progressing fast. Imagine that, like, one of 4's dungeons, but, like, stacked on top of itself 10 times with the puzzles taken out. At that pace. That was Tartarus in the original. Literally, they added a run button and a new attack animation thing where, like, you can do the jump slash. Completely fixed Tartarus. They didn't have to do anything else, and yet they made it even better. Like, that's how necessary this remake was.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Tartarus. I don't know what it is. Something about it, and the way of progressing, and like, I don't know why I expected them to be like palaces in Persona 5, but like, I just wish there was. Oh God, no! I wish there was motivation to climb the tower outside of what's up there. I wonder what's up there. What's happening up there?
Yeah. Like, obviously, you have to climb it by the end of the game because it's literally, like, where the final boss is.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, like, with Tartarus, they literally couldn't change it in Reload because this whole randomization nature of being, like, an eternal tower, that is ingrained into the lore of P3. If you change that, you've lost it. You have to redo so much more.
Right.
And, like, even with the theme stuff, like, for Persona 4, if they ever decided... Well, we know Persona 4 Remake is in production, but it's, like, literally... Seriously? The early... Yeah, the leaker that leaked a bunch of Atlas stuff was like, oh, yeah, Persona 4 Remake is in, like, incredibly early... The thing is, it's literally, like, in the base writing words on paper before you even do any concept art stage.
That's,
like, right now.
It's an episode for another day, but I don't want to see that game remade.
I don't think it's one of those games where I don't think it needs a remake, but I'm just kind of expecting it. But the whole thing is specifically with that, you could easily take the TV world and you could remake it into like palace-like structures.
Oh,
that's
easy.
Completely possible.
That is
and honestly,
so easy.
I think it would. Like, I think it would be incredibly fun. Like the bathhouse specifically. Holy shit!
I could imagine an amazing like build
God.
up to that. And like, I think the craziest thing as well is that like it could be better than Persona 5 if they just take the palace structure before the final boss and they just put it in here.
Like, the only part about, like, a P4 remake that I absolutely think is going to harm the game is them replacing the voice cast. Like, some of them, obviously, I know, like, basically the entire P4 cast except for Yosuke, and I'm pretty sure literally you and Adachi, aside from, you know, the only social... Like,
dude,
I know
Nanako so iconic, though. It's not like Persona...
I know Nanako and Dojima has, but, like, all the other party members, aside from Yosuke and you, have been recast at some point. Like, I don't... Like, I know Kanji got recast, and he sounds the exact same between Persona 4 Arena and Arena Ultimax. Like, I forgot who... I think it was Max Middleman. I need to double check.
It was, it was Troy Baker originally, and now it's Matthew Mercer.
Oh, Matthew Mercer. I was mixing up the Mats, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. But, like,
I miss
he
Troy
sounds
Baker.
No different.
I really do miss him, the way he says things.
I don't even think... Like, I don't think he sounds, like, that much different at all. But you get what I'm saying. they've recasted the entire cast. For like even Teddy, just by having the same voice actor since Golden, was recasted for Golden from the original. Chie too. So it's like
it's scary.
They've all been recasted at some point. But
some
the
of them
Golden
are
voices
so
are so
iconic.
iconic.
They're so iconic.
Jinx.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Golden voices specifically.
If Adachi changes, I'm gonna cry. Like I can't have Adachi change.
Honestly, I think it would be almost more narratively fulfilling if instead of like replacing Adachi is one of the few characters that doesn't change. Because like, oh, his whole thing is that he's static. He doesn't like change with the times. He's so ingrained in like his ways. Like, I also think it'd be funnier if you don't change every character except Adachi. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Chie, dude, I can't imagine Chie with anybody else. I can imagine you could go changing a little bit. Rise probably could, but she's got to sing. Kanji's already Matthew Mercer. I'm sure he'd be down to continue.
I feel like he wouldn't have. Like, imagine like everybody else is changing except Kanji and Adachi. Like everybody else is completely different.
Dojima's perfect. How could you change Dojima? Like
the problem is I feel like we're getting wildly off
track.
We
got completely off track, but
yeah. Back to Tartarus, they literally couldn't.
If you guys want a Persona 4 remake speculation episode, I'd be glad to.
I'd be glad to. There's plenty. I would gladly take notes to redo that. You guys want my fan cast? Tom Holland as Yuno Kami.
That means he has to also voice you know who.
God, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's.
I can't say who because then the symbolism's ruined.
Yeah, whatever. You get the point. You get the point. But yeah, so food for thought, I guess. I don't know.
Persona 3, guys. That's a game that came out.
I will say, I mentioned this earlier, but like Nighttime, for example, was so garbage in the original P3.
And still feels garbage.
Like, it's not great in a reload. But if you play the original, you know how bad it could have been. And it's like, I am so thankful that some nights I have nothing to do and I'm like, yo, I just want to go tend to the bushes. And then I can rank her up with something like that. You know what I mean?
Yo, I guess you want to come with me to the bushes? Like, I don't know why the way you said that.
Yo, I guess you want to like smoke some grass or something?
Yeah.
I literally cannot get high.
I will gladly partake. If it's you.
Yo, yeah, I mean, to be fair, Makoto would though, but like that's besides the point.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, real quick because I don't know a good way I'm gonna put this in here. So have you seen Social Link out of curiosity? Like,
I have not. Form? I've watched in the original. I have not seen the reload version.
Would you like to hear what happens?
Did they change it?
I don't think. Okay, so basically, what happened?
Are you talking about the rank 10?
I want to talk about rank 10. I want to talk about rank 10.
I gussy, as the kids say.
Okay, so I don't know what's the chairman's name? I forgot.
Akutsuki?
I don't know what the fuck he was thinking when he made Aegis, but so Aegis has like a heart you can like touch. And,
okay, they didn't change it from the original.
So you can like touch it, and she can open up her like chest area, and you can touch it, and it will burn genetic information into it. She's a robot. She can't have sex. And so she's like, yo, Makoto, please, I need you to touch it so I can, you are forever a part of me. But I need to disable my arms and legs because it could go a little violent and I could make some weird noises during it. And I'm like, what?
You know what? You want to know what's crazy?
What?
That is lore relevant for Persona 4 Arena.
What?
That is lore relevant.
No.
It like makes some slight retcons to it in Arena. Like, at least as to what exactly it is and what it's made of, they do change it in Arena, but it is more relevant. Listen, Labras, my goat, I love Labras, but knowing that it's like TMI.
Ew.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I get it.
But
you have to explain what robot sex is, but ew.
You have to explain what robot sex is? That's a terrible sentence.
Look, we only know what normal sex is. The robot's going to explain how she do it.
I mean, I guess. And the thing is, it's hilarious because did you do Elizabeth's quest or no?
Okay, so I have access to the battle with her, but obviously I can't do it because it's so ridiculously hard and specific.
No, but I'm saying, did you at least get done with the quest that she takes she goes into your room.
Yes, of course. Yes, you have to. That's a requirement to fight her.
I forgot because I didn't do it in the original, but I looked it up online and I had not seen the reload version. I'm a little Makoto fucks canonically.
Look, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I
don't know what this game's obsession with it is.
I did rank
it's a little weird.
I did rank the Velvet attendants, and I think she's the best one.
I still like Lavenza more.
No, I love Lavenza too.
Especially after Tactica, I still think Lavenza's better.
I have to finish Tactica, but Lavenza's second best. I'll give her that.
I did not do a lot of the Elizabeth stuff in Portable because I was just like not vibing with the gameplay that you had to do a lot of for Elizabeth's quest. But like in Reload, it's a lot more tolerable, and I'm like, okay, I'll actually do them. And the fact that they're actually voiced this time too has made me like her a lot more.
And I compared the voice acting as well, and the new one, whew, really good.
Yeah, she's really. The thing is, it's the same VA. She's like the only character that's stayed the same. Yeah, she's like the only character that was the exact same.
It sounds so good compared to the original.
If I'm not mistaken, did she share a VA with one of the main cast members? Elizabeth Persona 3. Let me check the wiki. I think she's only had like one voice actor. Yeah, it's been Tara Platt for literally the entire series.
Oh.
She has never done like any other. Well, nobody else has done Elizabeth.
That's so crazy that Mitsuru also is voiced by her. I got a print from Tara Platt Mitsuru print.
I just found out she voiced Tron Bonne in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
All right, get off the page. Get off the. I don't want you down the rabbit hole. Get off.
I was curious. She did some Fire Emblem characters too. Okay,
I know.
whatever.
I know. She did Edelgard. I know. Get off.
She was in Guilty Gear.
Get off. Get off the page. I don't want to do another death battle incident.
I already did.
Goodness. Anyway, yeah. The only reason I don't rank Lavenza higher is that you have to deal with the separated twins. Before that. Is that a spoiler now, or is that common knowledge?
It's been like 10 years.
Okay.
I guess the ports came out, but whatever. You've seen her in the spin-off games. Look, it was in the marketing for Tactica. You already know.
You look at her design for 2 seconds, you're like, oh, yeah, something happened here.
Yep. But yeah, still rank Lavenza higher specifically because she was so freaking silly in Tactica. Like, literally, she stole the show, and I'm so mad they didn't have her there for, like, the whole game.
I know you saw my video. I love the introduction there. I thought that was adorable.
I don't think I actually watched your Tactica video. I put it on in the background because I didn't get the game until like a month after it came out.
Oh, okay.
Because my grandma gave it to me. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, I actually need to go back and watch that. But did you ever finish Tactica?
Nope. I'll get to it though eventually.
I'd say it's worth it. It's a bit of a slog. Maybe don't do it in one shot. You'll be aggressively kind of bored of the gameplay by the end. But definitely keep working through it. How far did you get in it? Did you get to the end of the first?
I have Skull and Haru. And I was going to say, motherfucker, I just finished 3. I know they're different gameplay styles, but I'm not trying to play back-to-back Personas.
Well, I know, but I'm saying it's still worth getting to it.
I'll get to it. I bought it. I might as well play it.
Yeah, it's really good. The thing is, I will be honest, though, it's kind of like an inverse of base P5, where like the first palace is kind of a complete slog, and then after that, it really picks up. Like the latter half is so much better than the first.
I know. I'll take your word for it. You can stop trying to sell me on it. I'll play it. I swear.
Please do play it.
Every time I tell you to play something, it's like a whole year and a half.
Yeah, because I play my video games extremely slowly.
Yeah.
I know it's a problem, but still.
Okay. Anything else to talk about Persona 3 Reload?
I want to just address the answer real quick. You haven't seen the plot or anything for the answer, right? Aside of the trailer.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. I remember being super young, and I don't know how I stumbled upon it, but I remember seeing a boss fight where you fight Shadow Makoto Yuki or whatever.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
So, we already know it's going to be in Reload, judging by the trailer. But I will say, well, I feel like you just spoiled it for so many people. Shoot. But yeah, here's the thing. I have not, like, I watched a brief summary of what happened in the answer, because it's kind of like, it's not like necessary for Arena, but it's necessary for some of the filler dialogue in Arena and Arena Ultimax, specifically dialogue between you and Igus, but still, regardless, it's also relevant for the manga too, shoot. But yeah, basically, from what I can tell from general opinions online, is that a lot of characters are about to get completely character assassinated in this. I've heard Yukari especially goes through it.
I've
So there's
heard
a part
a
of me
lot of
that
things about
hopes.
Yukari.
I mean, they kind of, as far as I think they kind of make her an antagonist.
Yeah,
At least from the way people describe it online, she sounds like an antagonist.
I saw a lot of Twitter posts of people being like, "Man, I'll be defending Yukari when the answer comes." I'm like, "What did she do?"
I know what she does, and I'm not gonna say it so I don't spoil anybody. But like, she kind of has a bit of an antagonistic role, but it's like not really. But yeah,
I'm very curious if they're gonna be faithful or not.
Mitsuru too, kind of, but you know.
What happens in this DLC? Goodness.
I'm gonna leave it at lesbians and stop at that. It'll make more sense later, trust. Okay. But yeah. Y'all get what I'm saying. It's gonna be interesting. Still a little peeved it's not exactly in the base game, but I get that they kind of cut it for time, so fair enough, whatever. It's happening now. I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. I finally get to play the answer. Yeah! Whoopee! Yahoo!
Whoopee. Anything else to talk about with Reload?
I was gonna say, the combat is better too, because they just put shift in it, and that's awesome.
Even though it's broken, I kind of was hoping it was like Baton Pass, where I could just keep stacking it up and making it more abysmal for the enemy.
I feel like the only reason it's not called Baton Pass in game is because they literally didn't want to keep all the broken stuff. They're like, well, it's nerfed Baton Pass.
Well, no, not called Baton Pass, but like
Baton Pass.
Not called, but just work like Baton Pass, where it's just you can stack it.
You mean stack like the buffs? That's what you're saying?
You can, stack it up to like 4 and have like the last hit like insanely hard.
Yeah, I get why they changed it, because specifically the original Persona 3 was not balanced around shift, and it kind of breaks the game wide open. Even though they actually did rebalance some of the bosses, they technically made a lot of them easier by default, because in the original they were completely immune to light and dark, because it was only insta-kill spells.
Yeah.
But now you can hit enemies that usually would just die in one shot to dark. Now you can actually down them. So it's like, yeah.
I still didn't use the insta-kill moves because I hate RNG.
I have Mamuwu Dune, I think it is, on Koromaru. Because actually, I forgot to ask you earlier. What party are you using?
My main party was usually Makoto, Junpei, Ken, and Aigis usually.
Yeah, my main party was I stuck with Makoto, Junpei, Aigis, and Koromaru. Because the original gameplay was actually use Mitsuru. I keep forgetting her name this entire podcast, I swear to God. But yeah, I've been using... the original plan was to go with Junpei, Mitsuru, Koromaru. Because those party members I didn't use last time that I want to use again. But I remembered, I forgot. Aigis is like the best character ever made in this game, party-wise.
Which is so interesting, because I remember getting her at first. I was like, this bitch is all physical moves. I don't like this.
Yeah, honestly, I think Junpei is almost more physically oriented than Aigis, because Aigis is support. It's just kind of funny to me how Aigis completely contrasts with her, in the actual game. Because, her whole lore thing is I'm the ultimate combat robot, and the best thing she does is support other party members. Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny when you really think about it. But, that was the last thing I really wanted to ask you. Do we have anything else?
I mean, music. I mean, that's a whole...
It's going down now as a bop, and all the remixes are better than the original. Continue.
Well, okay, I did watch the Silhawk video. That video made me kind of rethink if the remake was really that good. But he mentioned the sad theme that plays. Like, the first note or whatever is, so loud, apparently, compared to the original.
I mean, probably. I haven't done a direct comparison. I think it kind of hits harder, though, so...
I'll have to send you the video, because it made me realize stuff. But
oh, no, I've seen it in my feed.
Yeah.
I just refuse to watch it.
It's a good
Does
video.
He spoil the final boss in that, or nah?
Well, I mean, you've already...
Well, I know what the final boss was. Does he show footage of it or nah?
Yeah, I mean, just wait till you finish it, I guess. Just wait till you finish it.
Okay, yeah, all right, got it. I'll come back to it later then.
It does show the final cutscene of, oh, my sweet prince.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want to get into it too much for people who didn't get to that part yet, but, I don't like how it's, Aigis there, because it, I don't know, Because the game, okay, well, like, hear me out real quick, because I know the answer and all that, but like, because the game wants you to like be able to romance anybody you want, but then at like the very end of the game, it's like pushing so hard on Aegis to be like, oh, you know, if it's pretty much like correct. It's like Sumeri in Persona 5. It's like if you don't, oh, well, I shouldn't have said that name. A lot of censor in this video. It's like Kasumi in Persona 5, where it's like,
well, now that you just said her name,
no, I'll censor that one. I'll censor that one, and then yeah, whatever. It's like Kasumi in that game, where it's like the game doesn't tell you to do it, but like it's almost like correct if you romance Sumi. It's in for 3. It's like the correct option if you romance, I guess.
It's like there's then again, Rise is also the canonical 1 in 4.
Yeah.
At least especially considering what happens in dancing. Yeah.
What the fuck happened in I started listening to the music of that game.
You know, okay. People say that like basically the original Persona 4 and Golden is like Yu's game. Persona 4 Arena 1 is literally just Yosuke's game, and then Persona 4 Dancing is just Rise's game. If that makes any sense.
I see her all over the advertising for it, so I was like, what?
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, she's literally a pop idol.
Yeah.
What else did you expect?
What did they do the thing? Did they started like breaking it down full on like smacking up and down on the dance floor?
No, not. It's just that her character arc is kind of like revolve around what the relationship is, like in a loose sense.
Mm-hmm.
But like you could tell it's important. What happened in P4 happened in P4.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, I would recommend getting that game if you have a chance to.
Let's play. I will let's play that. I refuse.
Yeah, okay. I'm saying at least just look it through the story mode specifically after you finish Arena and Arena Ultimax, because Arena Ultimax is also vaguely important to Rise's character arc.
Yeah, like I'll play Arena Ultimax. I just suck at rhythm games. I will totally watch a let's play, but I refuse to play it.
The entire story mode in Dancing. There's an option to either do it with actual scaling difficulty, or you can play the entire thing on easy mode. I played it on easy mode.
But I don't want to have to do that. The game's probably like $30. I don't want to do that.
Well, the thing is, it's usually you have to buy all 3 games to get 4 Dancing. Yeah, because it's like a stupid bundle for the remaster on PlayStation. It's annoying, but yeah, it's actually pretty good. I personally like the dancing games. Yeah. Like my setup in Fortnite Festival is literally just the same as the dancing games.
That's amazing. So, we've gone so off. We gotta stop talking about other Persona games.
Who cares? We can talk about Persona for hours. All right. Well, hey everybody. Thank you for watching.
Oh, that's it?
Spotify, are we just cutting it here? I mean, you're kind of saying we're cutting it here. Are we cutting it here?
I was expecting to have this big philosophical discussion. You were going to convince me why Reload is the greatest piece of fiction ever to come on to the land.
Well, it's not.
It's not.
It's better than what you're chalking it up to be, but it's not peak. It's peak, but it's not the peakest of peak.
Yeah.
You know what
I mean?
Come
on. Okay, I know. I don't mean to interrupt you while you end it, but like, come on. Like, you don't want to talk about your favorite moment in the game?
Wow, I already said it.
What?
It was Junpei's Second Awakening.
Oh, same. Okay, same. All right. Well, I guess it's not much.
Literally, that day, like I said earlier, it had me fucking bawling. It had me crying my eyes out.
Yeah.
Junpei, my goat. He just like me for. I'm literally giving my yearbook quote to Junpei, by the way.
Wait, what's your quote?
Yeah, the quote. It's the one that was on his wiki page. It's like, let's end this chapter of our lives on a happy note, and then maybe Hollywood will make a movie about us. That's the one not word for word, but I'm using that as my yearbook quote.
Not subscribe to Mystic.
I considered it. I actually considered it. I had several friends tell me to do. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I had so many people tell me to do that. I'm like, yeah. It makes sense,
but that's
on a thematic level. But nobody's thinking that hard about it.
Yeah, but also
nobody's thinking that hard about it.
If you get canceled, like, oh boy,
what? Oh, well, I'm finished.
What if somebody finds that?
I'm so washed. But yeah, do we actually just want to wrap it here? I guess.
Okay, yeah, I can wrap it up.
Anyway, TLDR, Junpei, my goat, play P3R. Anyway, hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Notification bell and all that, on YouTube if you're on Spotify. Make sure to give us a 5-star rating. And now the people in the comments, question of the day, if you've actually watched this far, what's your favorite party member of Persona 3 Reload? Could be for gameplay, story purposes, personality. They used the wind element or whatever. I don't know. Just drop a comment. Go ahead.
It's Chidori.
I don't usually read Saya doesn't usually read the comments. I do. So,
Chidori
except
is
on
my
Spotify.
favorite party member, to answer your question.
Chidori, I wish Chidori was a party member, dog.
They get all these fancy all-out attack animations. You don't even get to use them. What the hell?
Yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, that's it. Thank you all for watching, and have an amazing day. And also subscribe to Cyan and go watch all his latest videos, please. He deserves it. Thank you.
Same with Mystic Aidan. I don't
know.
No,
in this case, no. We're not. No, you deserve it. Oh. You deserve it here.
Okay.
I haven't uploaded proper in a month. Go watch Cyan stuff. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you, I guess.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Goodbye.